malungil tutaw mera bekla adal go bangge dal ngatial program rigi dara DOTAUT Tekoi Ureor doing business in Palau. Ang co-host nga kalpia more amlo takal sabi el al lobangge dal ngaringar atara a Europe el guka do business with her a museum mongora masartir ding maltme arungo kul kora host tial DOTAUT lobang tirgal maltogubet sel okya rigi dal al tutaw Ovengeder el altuta mo lingita team mutual introduce themselves and then tirkanga adara Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment. Makora mal dio ay serbekla adal wase tial program regit Adya dil program rar bukti atal ninga private sector and regal program rar bekal atal tiram rula Tekoi Ureor malt me arungut el lobangeda Collin ma anur el altutaw maktial tur kami mal di mo aywiya imol badasa el ngara Psalm chapter 34 verse 4 etyang awase I sought the Lord and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. Mal kora atter. Mal atter tial el verse sa Bible el altutal merkamiu lang wase ako sigara rubak el Dios engi aulanger el merngak. El tabda kara yerro il madak taringil Tekoi. Tirigel lo mesel moringi amo ngila ikalo singir ngila madarir masisi ya amadarir atiakal pol matraro. Okay, malsaula Dios. So I'm going to open the show just to allow you a platform to talk about what you do at the Bureau of Agriculture. So I'll ask that you first introduce yourself, your title, and you can say it in Palauan. I'll translate it in English, or you say it in English and I'll translate it in Palauan. And we do the same with you, Ano. Okay.
Mada mal musula irine musula al morarbe kladel no se ir el gukmo ari atelin mo masatyang ungil tutaw nga kang klega Galin Joseph director Bureau of Agriculture Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment. Lamo ngara sera April mela irine akmulo mo loro lo bangela biro mang elal tutaw en kora soma mel al gukmel olta bebira kora event el maral May particularly Ministry gidra Fisheries tiagi del May mo hosting lo bangela kagaruso sponsor so maktimul mo segi de at least ada bolo tingel wase ya kora مقتغل الالتوتاو غوكا التادا بوكسا تيل الانو مالديريغال introduce
Maltiungil di era gora anu era adal momes tiat program rato tau ase ma el Collin director of Bureau of Agriculture under Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment ding kampuy kerike
why say
kang leel rikere puy kerikere
oy kita kadora amla mo muklo la masel de tiang de berega do besa igal do hacer ada dim dengan lagi ndim moral toy gel molgo Irina ngaga adram melgayok oy al logro ramel gayok I was born and raised in melgayok mong close teme ga ngarablu ramel gayok morgong anu agim kau dengar mal magtatangal maybe more than 10 years old you may start to roll ngara Palau Conservation Society and then for the longest time el plan environment and then it tiagi del araga couple transition el mora a tour agriculture so tour sales mong altar adamo asengal adang ramo kado mesingil ol mulgor gidel mula mo o mogada arm la mo muram awela lagal temel and then el altama transition of plan ngi adiregal seguir el Google money del club de gidra experience gidra to environment e gado may mul mel gukobal mel sisi bringi na tora ogrole la gale del wase ngara igel guk blado bodo de kel wase do mo la gale de ngara wil tretelel ida mo de wase biro mo ta tal Ureor mang madengi ay gidel el treta era wase mo grado ngo seora tigal producer sergi tigal palal magale de mo la gale o sisul timing admagam madragam le adrase so magegrel ada magigre doran be maklo ko do montril ngarai ga gid Ureor manggukti sel klang da ngir gidra atamel belau ma tretele la environment belau lo se magara do uspe ergi e magara do uspe el masio ada la kle de lo giwa iga lugro le la ada lom ma pek pedeng la arwa ar ma iga babi mal gang ngigel el time ra temela Gupta Bintorio bela albangaringi awase ada beda al amral mo makasa ale dama ngigel ngaringi munguk togora o selsra ngigel ige dama aigal ale dama ige ya gora togoluro el dulcis sebra sel la kasi kan magarang mesa igel sebel akterigi de sebel dangani de saksi de mang diagal ang diabolo idere mosong sali de ngarinya bebira time at boregal blue hospital ka ngarang SR oy nga ka mundiri gal ngarinya roots ko pamal mo ng SR nding waise ya ngim sa tigal masang SR masang week la am ka sa lamom ka sali waise may gigid lu ka be ko wuktel tingila Ureor ngara ministry gid lu wase magarang adon ng seora dial lo got baklel malum ng oso baklel environment gid e magara uspe ringi yel wuk sabel الألذ معنال غارينا الغراب الواد دول نسيورا على أضرب مقرو لمبول تقرأ أقوى قلتشو ما يقعد really تدل مرة تقرأ سيرس
mal مرة تقول كمان مساولة Collin إن نونيلا ترجع كوكو بنجد الالتوتا بلودين الوسخة كير بيلاو قبل إلا مقرور بيلاو إدي رجلو بنجد لأنو لورا environment يا تمام مثلا مملئ أثر سيرس background درجة مال extensive من سواكسل lo mesar me kakalela di regal bol inspired dalwa sa Tekoi raser sa ungil Tekoi makaman masaud me la katuk ngawla lon mom sa anu unguk niya hukmo ko ra introduce herself and a little bit of your background and feel free to share a little personal so people can connect with you. You are already Palawan maas, so we're very happy that you're here with Collin and we're introducing the important work that each of you do for the ministry.
Well, thank you so much, Irene. So my name is Gupta Bintorio, and I am with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment. I'm an environmental planner, and that means I actually work with all of the bureaus, so Bureau of Agriculture, Fisheries, and the Bureau of Environment. I'm leading the Palau Biodiversity Project, or GEF6, which is working with all the states on planning, land use planning, master planning. And also helping to coordinate the Kaled and the Aled initiative, which is a cross-ministry effort to create sustainable food systems or improve our food systems and food security. So a little bit about me. It's I came to Palau in 2001, and I was a Peace Corps volunteer. So my host's mother was former governor of Angaur, Theo Blailas, and my host father passed away, but Sano Blailas from Narard. And I have been at EQPB, PCS. I've even had a business. I was a consultant, had my business license for a while, and now I'm back with the ministry.
Yes, and we're very happy that you're moved back to Palau.
Yes, we moved back.
Husband and family.
Yes, exactly. We wanted to bring the kids while they were young enough to learn, about Palau, maybe try and learn how to speak Palauan, learn how to be Palauan. So certainly we've been trying to teach them about food, which is today's theme.
Oh, that's good. And originally you come from the States, from...
yes, right outside of Washington, D.C., in Virginia.
East Coast, yes. We do have a lot of Palauans also living in Virginia in the East Coast, and where our ambassador, Kyoto, is still here. So thank you both. I will now ask you to please, let's talk about the fun stuff, the work that the ministry is doing.
Dage Irene como sulang telte al el noso amel mei el alto tawe ka oi gidam soda tokra Ureor matial gim bodo sodlo ai singil mora buai mora blue ngaria fair gidam moto ngil wasei Palau Agri Fair 2022 tial fair amoringira next week ra Friday November 18 el morsel office gidring SR
Why
amok tegar tial fera so Aigal lamo tokora karam lamo monge kada tigel gukmlara sel oror sel time aba blur belau ablangia te elil mesa igel fer el bel conducta ministry for example albora bengalakra igel venul blarngil waya temlem utrol bil ya temesar wa arma ma bek pedengela dalom ma ngaral mlarse mol wal blol kloa focus gidra toera OBF oi gadam lol mol tur se gid mo of course en dabong gadam sabek pedengela galam otrul itial fer el bo doru ringira next week Friday awase gadam garang el mut el mom street tigal producer sergid el wasit tigat terwatang kirga ngara del mali ngara ureri kada madangel wasea blur bela angariar adrases el malal madalom le sete dudolom le met padangel ngaringa igal el root crops igal wadiogang gugau muti ekadugo wabis ekadugo kumara arma mangaringa babi marwa mal ngara mong ekadamile sa ngaringa karbo el altam diregal dir ngaringi dindigal betok marwa bar kaming mal mang tial fer seguida mokte garngil wasit tigal producer sergid tigal adrases tigal ngara bluma igal daw ngara aquaculture magarang ikadugo ko 83 mil mastrira avenue ngari sel mote al el diregal gu connector til mora igal margeta igal story ma seguid agora wasit moka sel mal purpose tial fer wasit kadri medru trolgisa igid gidam dengel wasen cloa قال الدوسي سبيرة كلا بلاو المي كلا import وايسي من مقراني قدوك مو ودي السيد التغذى غير البلوه مقصاي ندين ستيل غاريا تشالنج را سيل كونكشن را ادرا سيلز المور قال ستوان مالهم بليلا
مالوبن هوتيل
ريستوران يجي يدرو تيال ماركت وايسي mang esel kita mendengar wase el alraga President Whips ultobadi sel proclamation ngil wase ngara sel line el wase hotel klela togoera kla ngel masab klela blue mara tia tora security giden security ma safety mang in line with that ya ministry gid ngari ministerial directive ra may filtilo del wase diregal el alraga mo o raga le dangar alid why say our food is our responsibility mang tiagi del fera al tang lo meu tiregal mlaringia agora resolution el tilo dra house joint resolution el tilo lo hacen magarang ya ministry polso el mut rolgi saigang el ngar segi lo hacen de promote tial tora food production lagi local food production el lo hacen nutritious agote con ira badenge ongerungen ongerungen diregal provide te lira adrases el mo livelihood income mang tial fera el bodoruringira November 18 tiayam one raklol event national amo mregra moringira wala rak and then the bodiul el mora next year era gobesringi legimlara toksio earlier IPFM no dak mention ringi awasing next year amo mrula temel el ngar selung il time maybe over the summer either in June or July mo ngani effort tra ministry ma reach out el mora blue rogir pekel adel gida matengel waset involve tial el food production chain gid el mosab edel mut el gora asmisi a network gid ma connection gid ra tretelela ogrule la galeda ma tial market tial value chain gid el improve digo aisel wasea la moriak medre del sander amle memong en loria tele del ngaria ground breaking rang SR o y momlaria igel besel facility el guk support gida gabelment trasiabal ra toera meat processing ma lab el laboratory el guk quiere la certification ma toera safety ra igal meat production gid ma direct chicken slaughterhouse
may kang tingar o sisil pasyol kan bitara simisumar
why say ngiro
mora na compact road en araklito natural mara
okay mo bangela igel guk establish el facility gidel sel ngariya slaughterhouse ra babi may sel feed mill murula kalela arm
seng murula kalela ngidil arm
mal
babi mamal
mal di babi mamal ka or el all time O sisul time dire kal makasail time nguk moringi groundbreaking ra sel all dul sa dringi tial el project ra EDB ra igara gugaw tokora omelemela gugaw mandire kal moringi processing plant ra maybe taro mil ngaral morsi
dire kal morbitar sei
wai sendi mo ngar serugil area mang tokora masadra tokora one stop shop se dire kal amo gora tribal address sema wai sei mang sei akwa dingul ma sei del fera te del fera el bodoruringi uriu le kadamo sera details ki sei di agora mokte gringi diregal dibo model wase anu diregal involver tiang al guk ngarinya event el forum el bodoruringi next week so maybe diregal guk el mosmodi seruriu mo
mal diungile te ya mokte gringi de Collin kam anu this is why we're here lengire will bring back the importance of your work for the country that is about agriculture, fisheries, and environment. Let tial bulur bela Collin dirigalo mangyat elang adim tingel wase we look around and we have all these blessings. You know, so for me, diakal salman maral wase this year, next year, whenever you have an event, please come and let's talk about it so people get to know what you guys are doing. You know, this is really perhaps the most important thing right now for Palau. We've gone through the pandemic, and if in case the ships don't come in, you know, the flights don't come in, we need to be able to feed ourselves.
I see.
Makomal masauli. One of the reasons why I give DOTAUT, Tekoi Ureor, is to profile people who are doing the work. That's why it was important that you guys, you know, introduce yourselves. But also, this is important for the fair. You know, it's not just the products. We want to, you know, let everyone know how important our farmers are, our producers. I like the way that I always call them producers.
I see.
You know, they are a very critical and integral part of the economy and the community, and the only way that Palau can move forward.
Yes.
So, thank you for that, and please go ahead, share about your event as well, and we'll continue to talk about them and remind people on when they will happen.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Thank you. So my event, our other event, it's connected. In fact, all next week is a celebration of Galed and Aled. It actually starts on Monday with an event that the Ministry of Health is running for World Diabetes Day. And we know that so much of diabetes NCD is about the choices you make, what food you choose to eat.
Yes,
and choosing local food is part of that story. The other part of that story is ensuring there's enough local food, and that's what the Agri-Fair is doing, and that food is affordable. And that's all these market connections and all of that. But then Tuesday, it is specifically a youth forum. It's the Galed and Aled Youth Forum. We're targeting youth, so anyone from high school to, you know, the early 30s, young people. And we're really trying to get their ideas, inspire them, bring them into this world of food systems so that we can have them think big, different perspectives.
So what grade level are you targeting? Elementary or high school?
Older youth. So this event is actually in partnership with Palau Community College. So we're definitely recruiting among the PCC students, not just from multiple departments. So agriculture students as well as tourism students, business students, because food systems is multi-sector.
Yes.
And we want a wide variety of perspectives of young people to come. The Minister of Health is going to open it, tie it to World Diabetes Day and the choices that we're making, our responsibility part of it. So very excited that our keynote on Tuesday is going to be the two sisters, Ivory and Iris, from Visa Hungry and Chop House. And you know that they're small business owners in food systems. They've moved back to Palau to start these business, they've ended up starting these businesses.
They're both young entrepreneurs.
Exactly. So we're so excited to hear from them. They'll tell their story. I ideally engage and inspire some other young people in the room to realize they can do it too. And then we'll get some insight into their, you know, what works, what doesn't work. If you've bought from Chop House, you know that they use paper products. And if you've bought from Me So Hungry, you know that they use other types of products. And so understanding why and what are the realities of those decisions is part of that. And then on Tuesday, we'll have sessions. So the young youth will talk about land production, farming, marine production, fishing, aquaculture. And then later, we'll have sessions on culture, economic sustainability, have them really think about what it takes to start a business or to run it, what they need. And then we'll finish with consumption, nutrition, get their ideas on how to get people to eat more local healthy food, how to make it more affordable, and those types of things.
And where are all these events happening?
Oh, yeah, the youth forum will be at the PCC Assembly Hall.
Okay, so it's kind of happening around the center of town.
That one, yes.
Palau Community College, PCC Assembly Hall.
Yes.
So that's where the youth forum will happen on
Tuesday. Starts, registration starts at 8 a.m. It'll end by noon. It is open to all youth. PCC students should register through the Office of Student Services. But other youth are welcome to call the Jeff 6 office or email or find us on Facebook or Instagram.
So it's not that they just show up. They have to call ahead and register?
It would be best if they call ahead and register. Then we can break people into groups and know how many people are coming.
In case you have snacks, you can also make sure there's enough for everybody.
We will always have snacks. We try to order some sort of kaladan food. So lunch will be choose pelagics and ongral, odoy,
malungin,
that kind of
thing. And all of these are happening next week?
Yes.
So, next week is going to be a very, very busy week. As you guys know, the business community with Minister of Finance are having the big economic symposium. And that's happening on Thursday, which is November 17th. So they actually go hand in hand with your big Palau Agri Fair, which is happening the next day on Friday, November 18th.
Yes.
So Palau Agri Fair is November 18th, and that's going to happen where?
In SR.
In SR, right around where the slaughterhouse and like on the yard. Right in. So a lot of action related to business. All of these things are I hope and most of you will join a few of the side events economic symposium. Because they have to, Palauan people, especially the farmers, we want them to be part of the economic system going forward. So I'm looking forward to us maybe profiling them at the Palau Agri event and also getting to know who they are and having them be registered. So in case of typhoon and their farms are damaged, then we can help them. Elang ukram de edelbong makra di o ay sir kamil wase tiya ukra time sab edel ukra di masada igel luul ekom ati side waseng November kam membrurtiam. Is it because ang holiday season nalubeng?
Well, ang makuram lekal gibel tat seringira ulel ding maral kita el rageng kuram leptoga mesat open border sergide Irene. Mang toka meeting ng sa el marablur belaw adal may kadamang el wasea with the global pandemic total borders are adam le close. So matiang ada kal warawal kais amrungol el wasim lo dom dasungi. But because ay gagid el total event el rawle lara kal maral meral open up borders el mol kita matang el wase OBF mal close event trablur belaw direct el clote el lira our producers el morse wala ka makatingin outruli. Mangdi mleswad le kli tiang ma OBF el wasi November el mga dome se kadama so holidays maybe it's an opportunity for us el ruli tiang el gora rulia public ma producers ma markets ma roguilaf el mo aweringi yale leng swad el mo mruringi la bekara imagi wasing era bodiul el mora 2023 medo tanga ruli tiang el seguir ya mokte geringi e morgan next year el mong e bu the start el hold ringi na ungil time ma elang ngida anul guklon ya te ele the modo sisibit el tora youth forum el regal inland with tiagi del tora ngal ele dangal ele del and then ya next year the message was maybe over the summer most of ila ngal ngara school mar youth marangal liged ilo mangge del mong melome se bolo ngel was igang ngara silk mal lul tutelel ngaranga agang gestering il melak langar gidel ida di bangel wase gidar ada gire de lo mure la do mure kada mat o im segi di agora adot process el lulda sulme sois para el tel wase la do bestering da utanga lulira awira bol melagara
dia malungil mong I think katakora pa mo take a little break and mutal mo delve into you know the specifics of the events and hopefully hindi adil tung summertime marangal ka school. Actually, if we can have a Palau Agri Fair every month, I'll be happy. You know, mal so the lolo ba ay kita lungil tokol mo rule. So let's take a little break and then we'll be back.
Okay.
Makadukluwatan me, Collin, this is exciting. You know, we want to know exactly why the place for the Bureau of Agriculture, instead of us, you know, just seeing the sign there, we want to really know the name of where the Bureau of Agriculture grounds is. So before you explain kind of the environmental part of that, maybe we can ask him to explain the origin and a little bit of history of how that area was given to the Bureau of Agriculture.
Ya, sulang Irene malalul waisay ko ram lang break malsaw dringi mang mal interesting ay gal kuk information nagire del mo matangay especially younger generation marbe klat. Wala tangel wase tial obviously gidra sa ngarang SR luldersi government ng SR marang SR el mera national government el mlemokte galinga wase bol sebelol tagaw ay gal facility ngarsi. May time obviously raser sa obviously Bureau of Agriculture ngarang SR es el mengalak lo como mes en alin segi del warehouse el clow se feed mill se el murula galela arm and then alin se slaughterhouse el murula umgada babi mang ada maral ngayida Irene el melgol wasing sel de galak le do gek buka mo sa gim no slaughterhouse le sel se imol close sign el break the sel building hindi ma-obvious gidra sel sa tora igal horticulture crops the lom mandirigal ngarsel ngarinya nursery se der guktame kadame maladal lom ditial basyo kadmal menga sulia adar esal luldersil me modo spergi ngia clear belau sel basyo clear ma sel ngara lease agreement tergi dalo ngelang esar all sears tokor belang all sears es el time ral loter sear adar esar en le governor Romana Anastasio either that assume mandiak mistaken either governor Anastasio or Adalbay maybe one of them
and then direkal sel time mal important el dirka gilye abedor Roman bedor lingia lengira kabor sel time estial blara kabor saya kukura hedra adara blur esa tamal masaule Atial Simisu area, this is agricultural area from during chairman Japanese time, even during my childhood, and tamaral di adra sa adra a lot of agriculture is always it's close to a river, malom sarungula asam masang mlamololia gas station.
Why say?
It should be a very good place for people to go in and out.
Why say?
For Tekoi ra kalita nga alit.
Why say?
Oo, ang Clel Salvasio all sears. Why say? Malungin. All sears. Makamlo tukol ko ka mauay sulwase tiyay kita Palau Agri Fair. Malmora kas Clel tial all sears.
Why say?
Kung mamakalal mo, ito mo para reker, atento mo reker, engara mo ringi.
Why say? So, elasel mo makalal mo, omara Ureor, martial mi dulay oldabe moral mong, obisa nga naklita tum. Sel om si sebragate, immediately sel left rakaw, sel om turagate. Ngaling sel pesel building el mal me brek darail, telgibel ngarabitara warehouse, se obisra biosecurity ma BOE, Bureau of Environment. Tidak kalau ngariak lag dalil ngasih. Segi del dolong, segi del madal sih. Sel umum mesti include open el basol me bedula tel warehouse segi del el besel building. Sey yang moringi ya event tergi dengi. So atento sel umum makalal ngatiam ralmong immediately klit tumor sel fence. Atento blow over sey.
Era ada mo pargat klara el ubet bintara gas station tuma pargat.
El kadom dasel wagi dasel wasen include basol di el alblasat tawrir tergi del meat processing ay el facility so sel mo budula igel guk building el mo budula simi sumart se edel ngani mo parking er segid matial madala warehouse el maral me budula arbay mera obisra horticulture of course aguk plol masega parking le mal tokol adame maybe se edel parga gap kulara le moklo
bakdo tioli tara matakari
kargi klalo makal why say
to gubet sel sugum kadangarang lungo umta ka bolul bolul tingirin mal kargi klara makapam sa dulu waset yang kurang moringnya oturule lakal leto kurang wangarat talenta.
Why say? Tigal tial agri fair tial fair gida sponsor ringi adire ko sponsor ringi OIG. So Senate, House of Delegates.
So kudos to the Senate and the House of Delegates.
Why say? The regal Lomentria Governors Association.
Malungin. Kudos to the Governors Association.
Why say?
Kaya bebidatil Governor Mal Moret sal adra sers mal adra masay.
Elat tial masoko da giuligita guk onti del Moral Governors Association awase kam wala sa malguk facilitate malime mo nga sir tigel producers sa kami war adra sers el mo subi el metro tial agri fair mang moringi akme del 16 malime 16 el slot el mora igal tar makalol mag state traveler belaw dire ko si sul timing sel mo lo ngil wasa igang moringi otrul marang oy rogul agal may el sabi el ulmo dos pera governor sa tamen ng trirar are producers at tir. Kung si ilme guk lang niya available kal level do ase lakal belaw.
Why say?
Lakal belaw legal optical sila blur belaw kung si idel mal me showcase. And then adiregal mal swad el dio why sa tetela program arinal by the hotel tela do ay silwasay. Sel 8 o'clock ngomur 8 o'clock al mga o'clock. Maselit 9 to 10 o'clock mo ngani niya ko formal ceremony.
Yang medito official flyer.
Oy, malesang.
Oy. I'm gonna show you the flyer. You know, you can zoom in on it or at least here before I take it away, and then he's gonna start describing the program, the stage of the program. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Malmasawla, kung malmasawla, tiyamra lungil flyer, I understand it's been going out on Facebook, social media, I even get emails from Anu and everybody, so thank you. Pass this flyer around and share with everybody. So that's next week, November 18th, Friday. Makabong ka.
Oy, masel total domain, nga 8 o'clock elomu uling medal atal sigang or a little less or more over atal sigang. Yang aniya ko ramo gikadebel aldadu and then in dire kalsuadan mo ol taygel kadam sa tiado taute tial siwa do taute mo kadam sa do wase ngara bodol taute
why say malungil
ngariya ko why say ngara albebil action sel bodo tayger segi del sil sa mga ringiya kadabosan ay MOU lo mentrirar adrasils
arwa Palau Farmers Association
some of them ay dir ngariya igel guk technical assistance malubeng ngesol top dra ministry el moral particular farmers el tira akadomda sul wasetial ela de agidir gamlara ol masadar ngil wasaya ada categorize adra sales tigal farmers sergi de ngarinya subsistence tigel guk timol momalal makalir ngani ongeru ngani tirigel malal magalir em lomdel matamal mura magid ongede ngani tirigel commercial so kodokora malas mulwas ya fokus lagi de magada olgi setigal commercial farmers la omu el magada ng sutril expand build the capacity
ay malgida daloltaw subsistence material guk mo ngarinya taringel matamal mo trara makit tirge kimo molger tilwas at informal economy moring tirgel commercial malungin
oy magdagora focus la ministry was magrado malas mal lolong aseul milisi tirgal commercial farmers of course ay gal tablong ra category de kadobes lengaringi services el mortil igel regular services ra ministry lolong aseul tir titigay gidel commercial tira olong aseul gidel lo magarigid
moring ya patok mun dia kabal ngosong
waisel mulgorgil wasel stoba dial leng katamagarang mela gidel MOU el morar agrasers ngari MOU el morar fishers maybe other agriculture aquaculture tigal other omnget ay mo mol tercel sile igal bureau sul tablo bureau oro lo mentrir mang der mata kantak mo ta ingantak pide me seguidel sil senguk ngari MOU bolsan le ngari igel ngesol mlaktob del mortir malu beng maral mel mortir
malungin akmal meron ko ulwas ako mol do aquaculture di regaling kita people of the sea kada adrada bal swada kal
ndiregal ngaringi aigel program ra tora sel project ra idb del ko mangela dryland taro teloba gogaul menasers mandiregal ngaringi aigel the bel medal tar madringel el mo redil may magduguk ma order tira aigel seed grant aigel ngeso mo lang ser tir establish malubet expand as seed ra al raigal abulura babal tao
malungi
ya dire kalau sisul time yang moringi tia guk program ra Bureau of Environment al dire kal guk ngal gida madengel wasen tara cloud challenge se issue gida tora fruit fly mang guk ngaringi a program lo rut tringa BOE tira sib ilmo mutal further el smodi ra riula maybe through social media local papers el waseng ngal trap ngal bedik fruit fly ngaria mlalam lania program lo rutringi el wase dil gaul rulia trap program so ngaria design ma tletel bal provide matia guk mo order ngel amle winner se yidel DIY gado mo do ngel wase do it yourself
malugin lela vol ultra palaw agri fair and more people will know mo masabedel gora mo subil waseng bakarato nga ko maral waseng ngaria technology diregal lomde may gaikit lela ngaria friend nga le order ra klalo tia masil los pe apropent tank omde may gele female mosquitoes ay gel ni omel maltang ngaria ko masil omde may gigidal female fruit fly le sel mat tikel female mo dia ka alay eggs mang mo makasay so hopefully hindi na kalanganya nges so kung kami or other
access gid say at least sel next week on Friday tial fair gid yang mo sa edel guk klate ele del mo madenge tele waseng wangarang ngarang osuir gid
I get update
gida di ngara fruit fly I really ngaria toka program sel mol lo ngaseur gid gid say ya PCC CRE mangarsay dire kal angaringi aku kora bala dialogue gid lo pengela government rasiabal so those are some of the rural marail buk adir marail metob mo omesel buk the sadra fruit fly no include issue gida especially other sales sa gida guk nesel amos el metob the mo madengay ma sel sil sa gel maybe gel guk details sa gabo ng tiang particularly tora ngal Liasa, bodo tengah segi dan sils.
Eka, you know, challenges of a developing country.
I see.
Meki nanti kita develop makmal, mereka suli ule kalureri ule kalet angar alet, apart tra developing rapalur belau, more self-sufficient.
Dire kal lobengel segi dal kora formal program ang amornya mo short presentation. Tiagi dal youth forum al anu.
Oh good.
Involve berengi mang amo sebel anu dire kal smodi. Waseng ngara igel result ma atrel tial ko forum mlaringi yang sibil merse present lo bangel ngai gidel formal program adi mo gade be after se kad umul mol mertial throughout the day ra tora exchange sa ideas visita networking masel bol merek seguir el formal programa lo mu ursel 10 o'clock almong and then amal important el dire so the stress yak mum sate lela anu musmodi so working with tigal businesses tigal the markets and seguir al one tatara klol min focus el soadel wasing the magranga engage lo mentrir magrong tira ngranga kadamala feedback artil wasing ngra and then there's been some nganial a report na to de anu bay sel mo sharing guk discuss seguir maskit sel guk kora idea behind the tial wase sel ngara program ri da wasing retailers feedback for
sirgalom ara kaledang ralet producers ultaraw no I would love to hear anu discuss that leng you know, I can share this with you from the business people's perspective. That's why I say, if we have Palau Agri Fair every month, the better. Every weekend, the better. Because the businesses don't know. So I really akmal proud of kami doing this and do it more. Businesses will buy from you and the producers, they'll buy from, if they know. They know who and business people, we work on trust. We work on trust, meaning that we want a producer to be reliable, not sell us the produce this week and then run out next week. So we have the same interest. Mangmal, this is a good chance. So Anu, please discuss a little bit about how the connection with the retailers would work, and also share about the youth.
Sure. So the connection with the retailers, it actually goes back a little bit. Last year we had these food dialogues, food systems dialogues, and that built on years and years of work. But one of the things that came out of the dialogues was that the area that really needed development was the market connections. So farmers were saying it's too risky for us to grow, we don't know who to sell to. And fishermen were saying it costs too much and we need to offset the risk. And retailers and stores and caterers and restaurants were saying, well, we don't know who to buy from and it's not consistent. And it became really clear that we need more investment in market connections. More places where people can buy foods, more connections, people to people, more consistency, supply, places, all of that. And really, we've put a lot, ministry as well as our partners, because this can't be our ministry alone, it's all of our partners, have put a lot more energy and investment into market development. So for every
partnerships.
Yes, exactly. Everything from something small, like if you've been to Narard in the last 6 months or so, or 3 months, you might have seen that new little magit up at the intersection. And so with that, a physical place, now every payday there are people selling, and it's pretty consistent. There's a new market. So we know that it works when you invest in markets and when you connect people, when you connect the farmers, you connect the fishers, and you connect the buyers, and you connect all of. So we know it works. But again, we're coming out of Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Environment. We know we have a very environment skewed perspective. So at this event, we're really hoping to get more input, more perspectives from our business partners, from our retailers, restaurants, caterers. So they're invited. We hope you come. Invited to the event pretty much any time of the day. We know your time is valuable. So what we're going to do is have a forum board. Where we'll have prompts and questions, and retailers can write down input and give us their input in writing, but we'll have people there to help sort of facilitate, ask questions. And so we really want to get more input and more ideas and then create those connections. So that's just one thing. But then the other is, there will be farmers, fishers there, and we're hoping that retailers, our business community, come, circulate, meet people, make a clear connection, learn about what farmers have to offer, but also communicate to farmers and fishers what you need. You need how much produce per week, or how many days fish, that kind of thing. So we're hoping to inspire and connect those conversations.
You're providing an event and activities that will foster really good networking. So did you invite the Palau Media Council?
Not yet.
You should, because part of the reason in Palau, like the company, our company that produces DOTAUT, for example, we make commercials for businesses. But then, you know, people don't really believe in commercials because they're like, oh, Palau is so small. You know, you know where Donut House is. You know where you know places are, King's Palace. But we need to get into the habit of marketing. Marketing is a very important part of development because that connection of introducing the producers to the retailers, guess what? They will meet there and then they probably won't really call each other or won't really, you know, get into a better relationship unless you involve the media. So the media will be like, oh, which business showed up at the Palau Agri Fair? You know, can you imagine WCTC George Ureor showed up? Or, you know, Eric Whips from Surangles was at the Palau Agri Fair. So those are, media has a big role. A big role in getting, you know, the inspiration and motivation, getting it, it's like flowing on a river of word to word. And of course, word of mouth, referral. And so for me, I would like to show up, but I'm not going to be there as media. I'm going to be there as business, a community. So I really want to make sure that if you see me there, don't say, oh, Irene, ngaraw doswal. And no, I'm going to be there as business because we need to really foster that so the producers will know that, you know, they can call certain people to connect them to certain hotels, certain restaurants. Yeah, so thank you for sharing about that. Will there be a band? Will there be food for sale that we don't need to bring our own lunch?
You've almost forgotten the most important part.
So say gidel 10 o'clock almo nga gidel blam mo lokoy blam question na gid rogul morning. So nganya mo trul kal we're encouraging tigal producers or farmers to say mga makatingil may. That's why we're inviting all the 16 states through the governor. Say diregal dalom ma ongrao lo mangi gel ma igel subil ngangil ngarsi. Diregal hardware sa gibom invite til may o kolaba adongu rasels. Maybe subil ko ma discount say the touch usually the practice was a morning discount igal dongu
at the fair.
Why say diregal morning tour igal facility musil tour fi at feed mill slaughterhouse.
Oh nice.
Books il mesel wasing wangrang. Diregal morning live farm. Live farm meaning adra PLA ma regular farmers. Aguk ma armel me musil mes ngal may mar maklul adam mas hotel bela model ngania dabar ngania kaming.
I say, oh, that's good.
Ngania mal legal dom grow mo kal mo melangais. Diregal morning mal botol prices.
Oh, the prices.
Mal morning mal botol prices al di kada masadra producers gid ngania ate al bomuina babi magregal babi ang mal kim aigal mora aklam farm mal botol bek pagla prices mol mutra sing MLA sumarin mukti ka adam msibase se som loser se class ML winra a free tilling service.
I say.
Se ML win a free fee da igal galela arm.
Those are really wonderful prices.
I say morning live entertainment throughout the seguid after a formal program throughout the day. Mong sabed seguid mga magi te make that connection mo igel ko anura retailers mar adrasers. Madirigal nga morning possible tigal partners seguid PCC SPDC, PBA, TTM, and sel ko provide services through advice. And then ma demonstration na si lomrul koyas.
Oh, wow.
Sil ko mula compost.
I like to learn that myself.
And then nga maybe tokol giveaways. Kita mo tingel wase igal nursery gidra BOA ma TTM lo mari diregal mari giveaways ma diregal asbil wina Bernice Rasido ya extension agent lo ngel officer gid lo ngel TTM mal mudul erlea dalom
wow
mari process mo ina mara dal malmen dingra madala tuang rablim Mandia ka po mga ibang isa, mandia nga rapat yung mga lungi ba? So yung kita po example sila.
Mal po ito lungil activities.
Activities may ko connect to the triarbic lang. And then kami mention na media concern, we have to see anything about that.
Please invite them. You know, of course. I don't know if you guys are going to have this live. But it's a nice part of Palau's history going forward. So if you have somebody walking around, you know, interviewing or somebody filming the event, do you guys already have someone or?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah. We'll be more than happy to help. Just let us know. Okay. But it's a good way to move forward because after the event, people can watch and like, oh, we want to go again. When are they going to have it again? So. I want to stress the Wasengmal next week, Friday, November 18th.
Yes.
And it's going to take place at Old Sears. Old Sears ng ESR, sa Bureau of Agriculture Grounds. Ngarbitara si Misumart. Oo, malungil eh. And I got prices sa kami yung ngaramal. Come ready, alakorat. Oo, So you can say it in English, you know, the prices. You know,
pigs and chickens and tilling services and
I like the tilling services and
plants.
The compost training.
Plants are very popular.
Yep.
So, have lots of those.
You know, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment are the best with their plant giveaways. I've been to their events, always walk away with either a lemon tree that I planted or flowers or something. So that's very nice. And I think we're about to come to an end of our show. So this is a part of the program where I really would like for you to share exactly what the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Environment are hoping to see. Palau going from now, after pandemic going forward. How many people do you have on the team, especially with Bureau of Agriculture? And how do you like the work and partnerships to go forward? What are your hopes and dreams? So we'll start with you, Anu. I know you help us a lot with your biodiversity work.
Yeah.
You know, when I first invited you to the chamber and you shared with Minister Victor, I was amazed that the entire Palau, we can now know what areas are good for farming. So please share a little bit about that too. And what are your hopes going forward?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it goes to the ministry's strategy, which has these platforms, and people and prosperity are part of that platform, and really moving the entire country, everyone together towards sustainable development.
Yes.
And being self-sufficient in a way that we're proud of, a climate resilient way, in a way that honors cultural traditions and passes them on. I hope my children learn, about how to go to Masai or how to help someone in Masai. I think that's a big part of what the ministry is doing, and moving forward while conserving those resources that are so important to us. So biodiversity, and our environment and everything that has meaning to us daily now, we want it to stay there, and still enable growth and still enable, livelihoods that are dignified. So.
Very good. Thank you, Anu. It's your closing statement. It's really your, our work is important. All right, Collin, Director of Bureau of Agriculture. Kaya ko closing at gidma.
Da amal musula Irene, amal musula te alam no sa amal may, yimre nga suliw ko hoster mamang sa edel margitial el mora wai giretial agrifair el maral mera next week na Friday, November 18, el morin all sears. Ang ESR tegid el do assembly grounds. Anong gagidem lang skida ko perspective ringil girel ako kosngel. Ministry gida do ngel wasen dakal clone ministry, clone ministry clone alel dil other nga dakal butokol Gupta VOA, and there's a little over 10 people.
That's all.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Okay, we need to encourage more people to
dire dakal dil say kadam ngel wase talel busudra bulwadra guktora ora tela kabelmente gida gal na mamregal ragal at least 2 to 3 years magada utangal morkong lora la tamil mo oguk mo ngil igana mirgide maybe sebela بيرو رجيد الجوك تجيب المغرول المصب هذا المال دليفري يجيل essential services المرا على هذا التير أوسبيل particularly تيجال producers مرقون ينيا سيلوس نيدرا أتورا سيلز وكنا agriculture ما أتورا سيلز أو سيكون مغران at least el 1 or 2 commercial farmers بيت ngara crops ngara livestock الواسم الجوكتا الال telal gasayra in the future 2 to 3 years from now the street adel morsegi leng segi del wase kada magrang encourage ra local segi del adra blue gidel adra bela wal mose del gidel mugro la gale magada morsegi del wase leng ada da masadra ta togol commercial wase ngal ada bo modengel wase gul tuiringi kaul stoang kaul restaurant kaul supermarket tawase ngaya consistent tra supply meso iso producers wise mang segi de agora osenge de lo ase kada magrang ngusutria adrasers el mosebe del richer segi del gu color gi del wase gida adar belawa a mosebe del gu decrease ra 1 or 2% tel important dosis bringa tel belawa
at the moment tang 80%
yeah
NCD increase
wise mang di segi da kumrenga suliwe morgong look forward and mostrar bekla morgong anu let's not forget to do that invitation to the media council to be part of this event.
It would be nice partners I'm very happy that Anu, you came with Director Collin, and I'm really happy that we have an environmental planner. I go to her office to see what they do, and so I'm very glad because we cannot just farm everywhere. We have to know where the soil is good. And Makmal support already our other Bureau of Agriculture, and I'm hoping and would like to see more people to be in this industry going forward in Palau. 10 people working in your department is not enough. You need more help. Makman mo nga suli, and if there's anything technology-wise, either other business will introduce to you or help you with or connect you to those who can provide technology that can make agriculture work more efficient or less expensive to operate, and we need to continue the dialogue. I like the way you call it, the dialogue. Makmal mo nga sula may Director Joseph and Mrs. Bintorio. Thank you both for coming, and let's not forget everyone. The Palau Agri Fair is starting on Friday in the morning. Go there before 9 o'clock. It's on the morning of Friday, November 18th at El Albuil, and it's going to take place at All Sears, the Bureau of Agriculture grounds, Al Ngarang SR. Compact Road, and it's right close to the Simisu Mart. So let's all be there, and they have food for sale, so we can eat and network, and let's work together and continue this nice work that your ministry is doing. And also thank you for helping the youth, Anu. I think your event is going to take place on Tuesday, PCC Assembly Hall, and it's going to be very successful too, because I know a lot of youth, they're looking for other means of opportunities to survive and become entrepreneurs in the environmental and agriculture and aquaculture sectors of the economy. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for watching us at DOTAUT. Until next week.